So, would you please introduce yourselves and maybe tell us a little bit about yourself?
Hi everyone, my name is Heather Kelly and I was born and raised here in Fort Dodge, Iowa for the majority of my life. 2006, I became one of the local musician artists around here. I also am the talk show of Indie Music Room for indie artists, and I also am the calendar events planner, or how would you word it?
You are an administrative assistant.
Administrative assistant for Fort Dodge Fine Arts and Fort Dodge Growth Alliance.
Yeah, so tell us a little bit about your music career.
It started off in 2006, and I paired up with somebody named Kurt Kaufman, kind of a local
Hero.
I don't know what you want to call him. Everybody knows Kurt. But I hooked up with him in 2006, and during our 10-year career, we released 4 albums and had a lot of play overseas and such. So it was a fun experience.
And the names of those groups?
Well, it started off as H&K featuring Heather Kelly, and then it turned into Hypnosis when we grew to a 5-piece band.
And you, growing up in Fort Dodge, you were involved in symphony, right?
Yep, classically trained on violin, and I was a percussionist in band, so involved in a lot of music.
Cool. And as my friend, you attend a lot of the events, Fort Dodge Fine Arts stuff that's happening in the community. What would you say as far as what's going on in the community now, as far as what was going on in the community as a kid growing up here? Any difference?
Oh my goodness. I'm not sure if it's just because I'm involved with the event planning, but I know that there's so much more going on in Fort Dodge with the Fort Dodge Fine Arts than anybody even realizes. I spend 12 to 15 hours a week entering these events for people, and I don't just enter them on one site, but on Fort Dodge Growth Alliance, and also if it's more of a regional act on Iowa Tourism. So
let's talk about what that process is.
Yeah.
The members essentially submit a press release.
Yeah.
And that gets forwarded to you, right? And Amy puts together the printout calendar every month.
That's correct.
And then you do all the other aspects of that, which is creative. Tell us what those are again.
Well, again, the process is, I kind of lost my track with her, so let me start again. Again, the process is I get events sent to me by Amy Bruno, and then I put them on 3 different calendars each week. So the people that pay for a membership are getting a lot of exposure without having to do the work. We do the work for you.
Right, so you submit to those 3 different outlets, and then those 3 outlets are also the hub for the radio station and some of the messenger, different columns use that for their things to do, twist and shout and aspects of that. So, and did you mention on average how many events there are a month now?
You know, it's grown. I have to tell you, I started in May of 2017 with Shelly, and she was in a one tiny little room office, and I've been with them since, and I've seen this thing explode and grow. I don't even know how many members we have right now, but there's probably 150, 200 events a month that are submitted in, that get put on the 3 different outlets.
Right,
so.
And then those could be over a period of time, but that's what's submitted.
Right.
And when you started in 17, how many were you submitting, or how many were being submitted?
Again, we've grown so much, it was just a portion of that at the time.
Just guessing.
Maybe 30 a month when we first started, but now we're getting up into the hundreds, and there's a lot of months where it's really heavy, and there's a lot of months where it kind of takes a break depending on the scheduling.
Yep.
So.
All right, that's it.
Well, thank you so much for the opportunity.
All right, goodbye.
All right, goodbye.